Hi Vijay Lakshmi, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you. Thank you for asking. How about you, sir?
I'm good too. Thank you. So can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, sir. I am Vijayalakshmi Backward. I am from Karnataka. I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering in stream of Computer Science and Engineering. Now I am having 2 years of experience as a test engineer. So this is all about this.
Okay, great. So can you tell us something about the automation framework on which in which you are working?
Okay. So actually, we are working on the hybrid framework. That is the combination of data-driven testing and method driven testing. So in that data driven testing, we are using property file to fetch the data from the property file, and test ng for the data driven test.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So test-ng you are using. So which are the different annotations in test-ng and what is the sequence? What is the order of those annotations? Let's say, for example, if you will say in the answer before suit, after suit. So will they come prior to, before method, after method? So what is the sequence?
Yes, first will be the before soup.
Hmm.
After that, before class, then before method, then test, after method, after class, then after soup.
Okay, okay, great. Which are the different exceptions that you have faced in Selenium?
So Selenium, firstly, no such element found exception, and the timeout exception, and sometimes I have faced IO exceptions. So the, these
That's it.
things only I'm reading.
Okay. What about stale element reference exception?
Yes. Whenever we are going with a new page, then sometimes I have faced that one exception also.
Mhm. So when does this stale element reference exception occur?
Okay. Whenever the page is going to refresh, then that time we will get that stale element reference because it's loading the old page only. So
Hmm.
that time refreshing the page, then we will get stale element exception.
Right, right. So stale element reference exception occurs when the reference of the element to which the script was referring is no longer attached to the actual DOM of the web page, right? So that
Yes.
is when
Yes.
stale element reference exception will occur. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, now how can you avoid a stale element reference exception?
By using for each loops, then we will get find elements method. We need to go with the find elements method for each
Mhm.
loop. After
Okay,
that, we need to break
yeah,
statement.
right, right. So you can also use the try catch block. Okay, and
Yes.
yeah, so you can retry some part of your code to make sure that that element is no longer present, and if that is not present, so if any other web element that you can use,
Yes.
right? So that you can use retry logic you can use. Right?
Yes.
Okay, now you were telling about find element. So what is the difference between find element and find elements?
Okay. So find element find element means it will search in the web page and it will find out that element. Then it will send means it will return the first matching element in the list of find elements. It will list out the elements. Then it will return the list of the elements. The return type of the find element is a web element. Return
Hmm.
type of the find elements is a list of web element. If in the find element method, if the web element is not present, then it will uh, throw the exception as no such element found. But if in the find elements method, if the web element is not present, then it will send the list with zero size.
Okay, okay, correct. Fine. So this was good. Okay, now you have joined from laptop, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can you open booking.com website in your laptop? I'm giving you screen sharing rights.
Okay, sir.
And you just have to write the Selenium script to
Okay,
search some particular hotel for Bangalore location. Okay. So you don't have to write the script in the Visual Studio, Eclipse, or IntelliJ, nothing like that. Just write in the Notepad++, right?
Okay, sir.
And we just
My
want to
screen
see
is
the
visible
logic.
for you, sir?
Yes, yes, it is visible. Google Chrome browser is visible. We should be able
Okay, sir.
to see the logic. Yeah, we don't have to
Okay,
run the
sir.
script. We just have to see the logic. Yeah, just
Okay, sir.
zoom it, maximize this particular Google Chrome browser.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, maximize it. That's it. Yeah, now you can open one more tab. One more tab. Yeah,
Yes.
no, no, don't open this. Yeah, so just open booking.com. Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So now in the first text box, where are you going? So you have to enter Bangalore, enter check-in date, enter checkout date, right? So we have to write the Selenium script for automation for this particular website. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Can you maximize this notepad? Hmm. Perfect. Hmm. So which locator will you use? ID, XPath. So you will have to inspect element. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you write the XPath for that? Where are you going field? The first field.
Where are you going?
Yeah, yeah. Can you come up
Okay,
with the
sir.
XPath? Let's say
Okay,
name
sir.
is not there,
Okay.
or name is dynamic. Today it is SS, tomorrow it becomes ST. So I want you
Okay.
to write the XPath.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Class is a numeric thing. Class has a numeric value, so it might change. Done, Vijay Lakshmi?
Just give me 1 minute, sir.
Okay, so let me help you a bit. What is this type of control? Yeah, it's an input. Correct. Now you are going in the
Yes,
right direction. Earlier you were mentioning it as a button, right? It's not a button.
yes,
It's an input. Okay, now you can take at the rate ID. ID is there. See, ID
but
is
it's
there.
containing numbers at last.
Yeah, yeah. So
ID,
that all, yeah, that also you can avoid. You can also keep placeholder. Where are
yes,
you going? Yeah, that also you can keep.
yes. At the rate placeholder
Hmm.
equal to single put
Correct,
that
correct.
value.
Yeah, yeah, that is fine. Now, let's move to the next control. So this you understood,
Okay.
right? Earlier you took
Yes,
button, it's not a button. That's why earlier you kept proper XPath. Button, you kept placeholder. So that's why it
yes,
was not
but
identifying.
yes. For this one also, I need to write expert, sir.
Yes, yes.
Check in our dates.
Yeah, everything. If you want to take XPath, you can go for XPath. If you want to take test trigger path, that also you can take. If you want to go for CSS selector, that also you can go for. Whichever thing you feel is good and reliable, consider
Okay, sir.
me as a part of your team member, and you are finding XPath for me. So I have to develop this script. So my script should not fail. Done.
Yes.
Hmm. So what is the XPath that you have found?
Double forward slash div at the rate data test ID equal to search box dates containers.
Mhm. Okay. This is also one of the XPath. Apart from this, you can also keep, uh, if you just move over there, so it's a button. So double slash button, normalize space equal to check-in date in single inverted comma.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is good. Okay, now you can,
Okay.
so this is the kind of the question that you can get when you are going for automation round of interviews. Now you have to, let me stop sharing your screen. Hmm. Okay, fine. Now, um, Now, let's say you have kept your automation test. You have created your script and it was running fine on Friday, but on Monday it
Yes,
stopped
sir.
running. So what can be the possible reason behind that?
If I used any dynamic element, then I may face that problem, sir. Means the elements go on changing
Hmm.
element value. So that's the one problem. And mm, sometimes the whatever I am using drivers that may like browser also need to it will come under the update. Means it will means I have written in a older version, now it is updated, then I need to update my package, what can I say, jar files also.
Hmm.
So that's also one problem I have faced recently, so then I have updated my browser, Chrome driver browser.
Okay. What else?
And sometimes selenium driver also I have faced that problem also.
Okay.
That is that we need to update the jar files also.
Mm-hmm. Fine. So jar files
Yes.
updation, those things can be avoided if you are using WebDriver Manager. Which are the other problems that you
Yes.
can, um, you know, you can expect to come when the scripts are not running?
I have recently faced these problems only, sir,
Mhm.
except that I don't.
Okay,
I,
okay. So you had faced these two problems.
yes.
Mhm. Okay, now what will happen if you try to store a key that is already present in the hash map?
Don't know.
Okay, see, hash map is you are aware about, right? Hash map, hash set. Now, if you store an existing key in the hash map, okay, and then you are trying to store one more key, then it will override the old value with the new value. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So there will not be any exception or error, but the values will get overridden. Okay, now similar to this question, you can also get one more question. Can you store a null key in a Java hash map? Okay, so you can say yes, hash map allows one null key. One null key is allowed, right? And it will be stored at the very first location of the array. Okay, so
Okay.
bucket array is there. So bucket 0 equal to value. Okay, so hash map does not call any hash code on the null key because it will throw null pointer exception. Right. So that's how you can
Okay.
answer. So these are a couple of questions. You can get questions on collections, hash map, hash set.
Okay.
You can get these kind of questions. Okay. Okay. Now what is Cucumber?
Cucumber is a type of one framework, sir, that is BDD. It will come under the BDD framework. So Cucumber is a tool.
Okay. Now, is it possible to write same Gherkin code in two feature files?
In our project, we not use BDD Cucumber, sir. I need to work on it.
Okay, okay, no worries. So in an interview, you might be asked questions on the framework which you are using, or you can also be asked a question on the frameworks which are in demand in the market space, right? BDD framework is in demand.
Yes.
So you will have to
Yes,
prepare
sir.
for now. Let this be an open question for the people who are watching this video, right? So is it possible to have same Gherkin code in two feature files? Okay. So let this be an open question for them. Okay. Now, do you follow agile methodology?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We are working on that methodology.
You are working on agile methodology. So which are the different ceremonies, agile ceremonies that you are part of?
Like I'm daily attending the daily stand-up meeting and sprint planning and retrospective meeting. So
Okay. So what is retrospective meeting?
retrospective meeting, it will be at the end of the sprint planning or the beginning of the new sprint, and we will be discussing about the all means which all the good activities are done and which all the mistakes are done in the previous sprint. We need to continue our means good achievement, and we should correct our mistakes, and it should not happen in the next sprint we are discussing there.
Right. Okay, so what went well, what did not went well, and what could have been done in a better manner. So those things you can discuss in a retrospective meeting. Okay. Okay, Vijayalakshmi, I am done
Yes.
with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. Actually, I am having one question for you, sir.
Yes.
How to automate image testing, sir?
Image-based testing. So you can automate it using Sikuli. So Sikuli is an open source tool, yeah, which you can use.
Yes.
And Sikuli has got yeah, image recognition. This algorithm is there. So you will have to mention the image, but two images you will have to capture. One is the source image, one is the destination image,
Okay.
right? So you
Okay.
can put the image that you are expecting at one particular place in some folder utility or some expected folder snapshots in your framework, and the actual image you can capture
Okay.
at the time of runtime, right? So Sikuli you can use.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, Vijayalakshmi,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
yeah. Thank you so much for coming on our channel and wish you all the best for your career ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and thank you for giving this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.